I am sorting out, finally, gateways. So, look me out. I've already done welding. I didn't actually think about doing this until after I've already made one post. So, 1 second. Just rep the orange beanie. It's been drizzling here this morning, but finally, blue skies up. So, we can plant posts without too much issue. So, I've welded this one up. I just cut part of the top hat off this. So basically our posts got little roofs. And instead of hitting that lip with a hedge trim or something, or a wheel of a tyre of anything, dung spreader just up there, I've just nipped the top of that off. We've got another post over there made, which is made from a railway line. And I've got 2 galvanised posts up the top in the shed, which can also be used as well. Now, my next job is to get a tine harrow off a... I'm multitasking here. Just putting the slag hammer back. Right, so I've got to get a tine harrow off a T5, and after I got that off T5, I'm going to put post hole borer on, because it's the fastest way of planting cake posts. So I've forgotten to record everything this morning. There is a post hole borer which took me ages to fit on the back of that that T5. It just didn't go to plan. Things were seized. Here's the first gateway we're doing. Richie, DIY Richie's here. We've got to drill out the first post hole there. I've got a bucket. I'm going to cut off the front of this hedge so it angles better into the field. And we're going to go and drill out 4 holes for 4 posts.
Yeah.
And see how we get on.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, should be fine.
So I am cutting off the corner of this gateway. Oh, you guys are wobbling around. I'm cutting off the corner of this gateway in order for trailers and dung spreaders to get in better. And then I'm going to stick the hedge back on top of this bit of hedge. So we're maintaining using the hedging material.
Like a nice fruit butter.
Sold out quickly, isn't it? This way we've just got a nice square, or slightly angled, chamfered, that's the word I'm going to use, gateway. Right, I've literally just got soil all in my phone because right, a bit of a gag, right? Richie's just bringing the post hole borer back. Wolf, here! Oh. If he can squeeze out from where I've left turning under. So there was some bits of ash which were growing up quickly there, which were in the corner of the gateway, which would annoy me. So I decided to put it on top of the edge. So now HRS, when he comes in Monday, because it's the weekend, he's going to see that and be like, I swear I cut that edge. But I have got to get up there in a minute and get that hurdle back down, which is sort of wrapped in the middle of it. But yeah, I'm going to be taking the piss out of him and saying, no, he never finished the edge. But we just planted a new bit up there. But he'll be gassing Monday morning when he sees it. What have you done up there? He gets pressures about his edges. He likes them all square and tidy. Now, Wolfie, head away. Come here. Richie's line post. I'm gonna pull out of the way. I think he thinks he's lined up his hole, but he's missed. Are you lining your roll up?
Is that about right?
No, that's a bit. Back and to your right. So he missed his hole. Then we'll take the cab and we'll drill this one out. What are you doing? Hey, just good. Just good. Sometimes you'll get them to do it. Well, that's a bugger. First hole, first shearbolt's gone. So finally, we got that out. I should have actually recorded sorting out the problem. But simple problem, when the shearbolt goes, you basically put the post-hole borer back to the drill bit, get another pin in, and then just lift it out. Like I've seen people like trying to actually dig them out and stuff, or just use the tractor. And if you break another shearbolt doing it, just put another one in. But we are in a very wetty clay pocket here. So fortunately there is concrete going in, and we're not going to do this with soil because else that is going to probably move around too much. Right, one hole dug, 3 more to do. Next one we're going to do 2 at the same time because it's a double gateway. So it's not going to take very long. And it's literally just around the corner from the other one we're doing. Right, I'll park up on the third here. Richie's forgot which gateway we're going to. Stoked. Right, bit of spanner action. So to stop these gates getting nicked, we've had the top hanging upside down. So I'm going to whip this bolt off, which then we can slide that one out, which that one can pop out, and then we can just lift that one off the bottom. Similar to what I did over in the other field, I'm just going to take the angle off this. Best thing with a bucket blade is you can just cut down through. Problem is machinery is always getting bigger, and like especially down here in the southwest, getting kit around can just become an absolute pain in the ass. So constantly, I know there's farms out there that they've got smaller gear and everything works perfectly fine for them, but we're always trying to go and do that little bit more, get that little bit better, be more economical on what we're doing with its time, fuel, everything. So we're always trying to maximise everything. So we have to constantly make things. Oh, I pulled a little bit too much now. We have to constantly make improvements. What I'm doing now is I'm sort of trying to batter back the best I can with a telehandler and not with a swing shovel, so the hedge sits like that, and then that means I don't have to come back at some point and wall it. But what I will do is I'll put a bit of fence around it so nothing robs it. Right, post holes are drilled, we'll get a shovel and just scoop out the loose out of that one. And this one come out pretty well, a bit harder ground, some loose there that'll get shoveled out. I'm just going to cut off that bank a second. So, unusual for us, this gateway, we can have it with the hangings facing in the field. So when it comes to summertime, we can fold the gates back on the inside of the field. Don't have a lot of stock in it, so we don't need the gates to go out in the road to direct stock in a direction that we're going. So this way we don't have to unhang the gates, because what we've done in the past is had to get a spanner on one gate, take the gate off in order to get things in and out. Mostly the dung spreader, because the dung spreader with the wheel so far back on it turns slower. Does that make sense? Our trailers, we've got the axles near enough mid-mounted but just off, so they turn like really, really sharply. The dung spreader, the wheel's right at the very, very back, so it turns slowly, so it needs more time. Even with getting a JCB fast track all the way over here, yeah, and having assisted steer, it still cuts that corner. Now I've got rid of that corner, fingers crossed it's going to be easier. Also, another thing that we didn't undo is we had a 10 foot and 11 foot, so this was a 21 foot gateway, but there was, for some reason, a 12 foot here in hedge. So we're going to put the 12 and the 11 together, so we've got a 23 foot, my bad, 23 foot gateway, and it's just a little bit wider again, isn't it? So, future proofing. We're going to do 3 gateways, or 3 gate posts, not 4 now, because the 4th post, which is this one on modern galvanizing, is crap. Like, everything these days is crap. Galvanizers, get your shit in order. It's all crap. Like, it should not rust like that. So basically we're going down to 1 post for that one and matching it up with the post over there, and then this post here, get those 3 posts in, which is basically 2 great big gateways done. And that will be joyful, that they will open and we don't have to drag gates around. So I'm just going to whip off this bracket, because of what this gate post was actually used for, was something different, so it can be used, and then we're going to mix some concrete up. So that's off. That there will probably rust a bit. That's expected. We've cut it into it and we welded into it. But the bit below, that shouldn't have done that at all. Now, concrete. The man with the mixer. So Richie, what's the recipe?
Just a 4-in-1 gold standard concrete mix. Yeah.
For anyone that doesn't understand that, what is 4-in-1?
Where is it? It's literally on the bag. So yes, this bucket mix is 4 buckets of aggregate, 1 bucket of cement, and some water. 5-in-1, 4-in-1 is about right. Yeah, that's about it.
Mixing it up. So what we'll do in a minute is we'll get a tub to put that concrete in, and then we'll set up another mix while we go and plant one will be mixing, and then we'll come back, load that one up, do vice versa, and we'll whack 3 posts up in no time at all. No, now we're just starting to plant the first one. Right, this is the morning after. Gates all hung. Done the timber work there on the edge of the gate, both sides. So that gateway is completely finished. Other gateway, I've got to do the woodwork, but not had time, like this weekend just gone. I might put some woodwork in front of that bit of banked hedge, but that's if I get there. So if I get there, it's probably not going to happen. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. If you haven't yet done so, please hit subscribe, give us a thumbs up, that'd be wicked. And if you want to find any more of us, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. So, again, till next time. Cheers.